Good day, Nigerians, and welcome to this special National Security Report, where we bring you verified updates, careful analysis, and a message of resilience at a time when many communities continue to face security challenges that test courage, unity, and hope across the nation. Reports from Kwara State indicate a major security breakthrough as coordinated operations led by security forces, alongside local intelligence efforts, resulted in the destruction of several suspected kidnap hideouts, believed to have been used as operational bases by armed criminal gangs. The development has sparked relief among residents, who for months lived under fear, uncertainty, and constant anxiety caused by repeated abductions, targeting farmers, travelers, and rural families struggling to maintain normal life despite growing threats. Witnesses described scenes of thick smoke rising from forested areas as security operatives advanced carefully through difficult terrain, dismantling camps allegedly used to detain victims and store supplies connected to kidnapping operations. For many citizens, the burning of these hideouts represents more than a tactical victory because it symbolizes a restoration of confidence that criminal networks can be confronted and disrupted through coordinated action and sustained commitment. Community leaders across affected areas have expressed cautious optimism while urging authorities to maintain consistent presence to prevent criminals from regrouping or relocating to nearby communities. Security experts continue to emphasize that success against kidnapping requires not only forceful operations but also intelligence sharing, community cooperation, and long-term investment in prevention strategies that address underlying causes of insecurity. Residents are advised to remain vigilant and continue reporting suspicious movements because early information often determines the success of security interventions and helps prevent attacks before they occur. Families who are previously afraid to travel along certain rural roads have begun returning gradually to daily activities. Yet, many still carry emotional scars left by months of fear and uncertainty. Emotional testimonies from rescued victims highlight the psychological trauma experienced during captivity, reminding the nation that beyond statistics lie real human stories of suffering, endurance, and survival. Authorities have reassured citizens that operations will continue with increased surveillance and patrols aimed at ensuring that destroyed camps do not become operational again under different criminal groups. Analysts note that criminal gangs often depend on secrecy, isolated terrain, and community silence. Therefore, sustained public cooperation remains essential in preventing future kidnappings. Citizens are encouraged to avoid spreading unverified rumors online because misinformation can create unnecessary panic and interfere with ongoing investigations conducted by security agencies. Religious leaders and civil society organizations have called for prayers, unity, and community healing, while also encouraging support for victims who must rebuild their lives after traumatic experiences. The emotional impact of insecurity extends beyond immediate victims, affecting local economies, education, and social stability as fear disrupts farming activities and market operations essential for community survival. Experts warn that rebuilding trust requires consistent security visibility and transparent communication between authorities and citizens, so communities remain informed and reassured. Youth leaders in Kwara have urged young people to reject involvement in criminal activities and instead embrace education, skills development, and lawful opportunities that contribute to national progress. Security professionals advise travelers to maintain situational awareness, avoid night journeys in isolated areas where possible, and communicate travel plans with trusted contacts to enhance safety. Parents are encouraged to educate children about personal safety awareness while maintaining calm communication that prevents fear from overwhelming young minds already exposed to distressing news reports. The destruction of hideouts also sends a broader message that criminal enterprises cannot operate indefinitely without consequences, reinforcing the importance of sustained national resolve against insecurity. However, Experts caution that one successful operation must be followed by continuous monitoring because criminal networks often attempt to reorganize after setbacks. Community collaboration with security agencies should remain lawful and structured to avoid vigilantism, which can escalate violence and place innocent lives at risk. Economic analysts emphasize that restoring agricultural confidence in affected areas will play a crucial role in stabilizing food supply chains and improving livelihoods disrupted by kidnapping threats. Citizens across Nigeria have reacted with mixed emotions of relief and concern, celebrating progress while demanding long-term solutions capable of preventing recurring cycles of violence. Government officials have reiterated commitments to strengthening intelligence capabilities, improving equipment for frontline personnel, and enhancing interagency cooperation to address evolving security challenges. Observers stress that national unity remains a powerful tool against insecurity because criminals often exploit division and distrust within communities to sustain operations. Nigerians are encouraged to support lawful security efforts through cooperation, patience, and responsible civic engagement rather than spreading fear or hostility. Mental health advocates also remind citizens that emotional healing is essential after traumatic events, and communities should create supportive environments where survivors feel safe to share experiences and seek help. The resilience shown by affected communities demonstrates the enduring spirit of Nigerians who continue striving for peace despite adversity and uncertainty. Experts highlight the importance of investing in rural development, infrastructure, and employment opportunities to reduce vulnerabilities exploited by criminal networks seeking recruits among economically disadvantaged youth. As investigations continue, authorities urge citizens to allow due process to take its course, while remaining confident that justice mechanisms are working to hold perpetrators accountable under the law. Public cooperation during security operations remains critical because accurate information from residents often provides the decisive advantage needed to dismantle criminal structures. National conversations must now focus on prevention, rehabilitation, and community rebuilding to ensure that progress achieved through recent operations translates into lasting safety. The events in Kwara serve as a reminder that security challenges require both strength and compassion, because behind every headline are families longing for normal life, children hoping for safe futures, and communities determined to live without fear. Nigerians are encouraged to remain hopeful while continuing to demand accountability, transparency, and sustained commitment from all institutions responsible for protecting lives and property. The road toward lasting peace may be gradual, but collective determination, responsible leadership, and community cooperation can transform moments of crisis into opportunities for renewal and national unity. As calm slowly returns to affected areas, citizens are urged to support local businesses, farmers, and displaced families whose recovery will strengthen community resilience against future threats. Security experts conclude that victory against kidnapping is achieved not through isolated success, but through consistent effort combining enforcement, intelligence, education, and economic development. Let this moment remind us that every Nigerian has a role to play in promoting peace, rejecting violence, and supporting lawful efforts aimed at building a safer nation. Stay informed through credible sources, remain vigilant without panic, and continue fostering unity, because together, Nigerians can overcome fear and build a future defined not by insecurity, but by resilience, cooperation, and shared hope for generations to come. If you value reliable Nigerian news, accurate updates, and timely national reports, kindly support this channel by subscribing. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important developments affecting our nation. Your support allows us to continue delivering daily news, breaking stories, and informed discussions that matter to you and your community. Join our growing audience today and stay connected to the facts as they unfold. Subscribe now and be part of the conversation. Thank you for watching.